that apart from his other services in judiciary, he always had this college and the education of girl child paramount in his ideas. We also have always great ideas. As a result, we found that Allahabad University's things had got topsy-turvy. There was no financial record, which I from this platform also told you on fingertips how much money has been misutilized and missing in that university, and it was the job of teachers to do this work. I thought the best way that the teachers could become familiar with the crisis of university is to bring them and put them into different places of administration so that they discover for themselves what is wrong with the university. And we began, whether people believe it or not, but I personally feel, I also major every day my own working, and I feel that university is progressing, our colleges are progressing. University and colleges are not different. You know, colleges are part and parcel of university because they are constituent colleges. We have to make a difference between an affiliated institution and a constituent institution. I don't make any difference between our college staff and university staff. I wish if I was there for a larger period of time, I would indulge in transfers also. The transfers of staff from college to university and university to college. Because it's only one institution, but it has branched out into, a few colleges also now after they have been associated with this. For this college, I really have a great fascination because the difficulties of girls who come from villages, who come from different families, their difficulties are a little more paramount when they come to study in a college. My request to all the teachers would be that when you are teaching any of the classes, please spend at the end of the class 5 or 10 minutes by interacting with the girl students other than your academic discipline. Because they have sometimes difficulties and they don't talk to you. And those difficulties eat them up, burn them away, and they are not in a position to do well in studies. We must attend to these difficulties. I would be happier if some of the philanthropists in the city of Allahabad would come forward and provide some scholarships to, girl students and even to boys also, in fact, the needy, the poor in these colleges. I would be really delighted. So therefore, because of these difficulties, we have much more sympathy for this college and we have much more role to play for this college. We have, as Honorable Justice was saying, that we never stop for that matter from any college. I do not stop anybody's file, anybody's papers at all on my table. When colleges began to initiate appointments, my only one worry was I was getting scared that people are telling so-and-so is eating money, so-and-so is eating money, that they should really do these appointments very well. Then we had to give in paper and we discovered that very truthfully colleges were appointed people. But those who could not get a chance to get into these colleges because of their incompetence or other problems, we found that they began to float stories and not even a single story was there which had any authentic detail attached. So we have completed that circle of putting people into the colleges, almost all colleges except a couple of them. And the delay has been on the part of college, not on the part of the Vice Chancellor University Administration. We have our OBC grant, which has been streamlined, and we have discovered that there are more than 24 crores unspent. When we discovered that, we have constituted a special monitoring committee in Finance Committee to monitor the grant and see to it that this money is spent before 30th of March. If we don't spend it by that time, you can imagine this money will all go back. And this is not for the university. This money is exclusively under OBC grant for colleges. And I tell you from here, whichever college spends it quicker, we will give them a little more from that grant. If the other college does not come forward with proposal and spends that grant. The girl child has to be given a special attention. Because in this country, we have finally discovered it is not the government which is going to bring a change. And the governments, for that matter, have never brought changes. We had no government when we became free from the colonial rule. It was not the government that facilitated change, it is the people. It's education. You know, education is the sole solution for all of our problems in this country. And this part of the country, I have seen south, I have seen rest of north, I have seen east and west, and we still feel that the mindset of people has to change. And in changing that mindset, education will play a very significant role, but much more role would be played by the teachers in colleges, university, in schools, and other institutions. They have special responsibility to change that mindset so that the mindset of the parents of these children changes. I'll be happy the day I learn that not simply a girl is coming and doing MSc, doing MA, doing PhD and going back and getting a job. That's not the occasion of happiness for me. The happiness would come when I see that in India's cricket team also that SS Khanna girl figures there. When I see that in football, the football team, the girl goes from here and makes a place for herself. When in Indian theatre and films, the girl goes and makes place there. When in Indian administrative service, more and more girls go from this college and make us proud there. In every field, in fact, that is how the girls, the departments, colleges, they got to compete with each other. To see to it that our college is the best. And our college has bagged all these. I was terribly delighted when somebody gave me a message when I was out of country that Allahabad University, 8 people have got IES again, in fact, this year for the first time. Because we gave it semblance of peace, not peace for last 1 year. A semblance of peace. Because particular our girls, they really have genuine difficulties in their families, in their villages, in their towns, in their personal lives and so on. So if they have to be facilitated, if they have to be promoted, if they have to be shown the real path, the teachers should really more, frequently interact with them, teach them well, and also pour their entire enthusiasm into the teaching. Then only new ideas will develop, skill development programs would develop, interdisciplinary research would develop. I would say that all that tradition did was not good, and all that modernity did was not good. So therefore, if there has to be a blend of tradition and contemporary developments, the old teachers and the new teachers, old I mean the teachers who have already been in the college and the teachers who have got it, they should have every Friday, a cup of tea in this hall or somewhere and interact with each other on different aspects that can facilitate these colleges further development. Rest I can say this college can always depend on me for whatever I am worth. I thank you all and wish you all the best for this academic. Thank you.
सर हम आपको किस समय और मंच पर चाहेंगे सर प्लीज मंच पर बनकर आएं पर हम सादर आमंत्रित करते हैं महाविद्यालय प्राचार्य डॉक्टर लालिमा सिंह को कि आप अपने सभी अभ्यागतों के प्रति धन्यवाद और आभार व्यक्त करें डॉक्टर लालिमा सिंह
Vice Chancellor Professor Ratan Lal Khanna amicably accepted our invite and gave us an opportunity to organize this third visit to our college. We express our deep gratitude to you, sir, for your spiraling motivation by your gracious presence to our college. Positivity, enthusiasm, happiness, and determination to perform are the cardinal traits your personality radiates and inspires all of us to emulate your action. On behalf of my students, faculty members, we thank you from the core of our heart for your supportive gesture and always being a constant source of inspiration to us. A very special thanks to Professor Sharika Hanglu ma'am. Believe us, ma'am, your presence to this college has doubled our joy. My humble vote of thanks to the administrative functionaries who are present in this auditorium. We have Professor N.K. Shukla, Finance Officer. We have Professor H.S. Upadhyay, Registrar, Control of Examination, as well as, sir, you are holding 3 portfolios these days. I'm forgetting one. Director Admissions, yes, a very important one. Thank you, sir. And we have Professor Ram Suebagdube, Proctor, University of Allahabad. We have Dean Student Welfare, Professor Harsh. We are very grateful to you for, sir, your unqualified support, which you have given to our college in our hour of need. The readiness with which our problems have been addressed by you all. The college is very grateful to you in its smooth journey as well as in its growth. Whether it is administrative, whether it is evaluative, whether it is financial. Thank you so much, sir, for coming here. I also thank all the heads of the department, the deans of all the 4 faculties for being here this afternoon and also cooperating with the college in its academic affairs and all academic ventures which the college keeps in its mind or tries to achieve. Thank you, sir. Then I'm equally delighted by the presence of the principals of the various college, Dr. Urmila Srivastava ma'am, our former principal, Dr. Rasha Seth. Thank you all of you for sparing your precious time from your busy schedule and giving us warmth and good wishes by being here this afternoon. I'm highly grateful to the respected, esteemed members of the management, Honorable Justice Arun Tandon, President Saraswat Khatri Pathshala Society, Shri Rajiv Khanna ji, Chairperson, Professor Ranjana Kakkar, and other members of the management who are present here. Thank you for coming. The management of this college has been a perennial source of support for all of us, and perhaps the success of all the events which we organize goes to our management. My strength, my teachers, my faculty members, my students, you are the strength of this college, you are the life of this college. A heartfelt thank you to all of you for making this event a successful one. A special thanks to my non-teaching staff who are always ready, who do not see the time. They know one motto, that they have to work 24/7. I extend my thanks to all the media persons who are present here, and once again, a big thank you to all the galaxy of academicians who are present in this hall. Thank you.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय
हम जलपान समिति से अनुरोध करेंगे हमारे सभी अतिथियों को निर्धारित स्थल पर चलने का कष्ट करें। आप सभी को पुनः प्रणाम।